Hey guys, how is everybody? Okay, I have my computer over here. I am going to make sure that I am live because I just had some technical difficulties. So let's make sure everything's working now as planned. Okay, I think I'm live now. I never have trouble with this, guys, but for whatever reason, of course, today of all days is when it happens. Oh, yay, I see it. Viewers. Hi, guys. Okay, hey, Kim, how are you? So I'm going to wait just about 1 or 2 minutes for you guys. Oh, thank you for you guys to pop on. And do me a favor, when you hop on here, make sure I know you're here. Tell me hi, or as I like to say in my live videos with my customers, I always say, give me a hey, girl, hey, so I know you're here and watching. A little bit about myself, guys. My name is Courtney Zygmontowicz. I know that's quite a mouthful, but my name is Courtney, and I have a lot of notes down here because I am a talker. So I'm going to try so hard to stick to my script. Hi, Missy, and hey, Stephanie. And get y'all out of here in I don't know, 3 hours or so. Totally kidding. Okay. Not that long-winded, although it probably could be done. Anyways, guys, a little bit about me. Like I said, my name is Courtney Zygmontowicz. I'm in Dallas, Texas, and I am a teacher by day, okay? I teach 5th grade, so hello, hormones. I'm experiencing the ride to middle school right now is pretty much what it's like. Oh, Diana, sounds great. I love replayers also, okay? I have spent almost 5 years in this direct sales industry, okay? And in that time, I have led a team. I've made it to the top 1% of my other company, and I've been a trip earner, okay? I've spent 1 year so far with Hello Pink. And guys, the crazy thing is when I joined a year ago, I joined solely for a discount, and that totally evolved and changed. And in October, I decided to launch my boutique business. Hi, Crystal. I decided to launch my boutique business, okay? So you're probably like, this girl is brand new. Why is she here? So in my first month, I was super honored and grateful. And honestly, I hate when people are like, #blessed, but honestly, blessed to be recognized as one of the top 6 sellers out of the entire company in my first month working Hello Pink as a business. Hey, Nancy, how are you? So guys, I love trainings. I love hearing from other people. And I'm so excited to share some nuggets with you all. I am by no means this rock star know-it-all person at all. But I love hearing about how other people rock their businesses, and I just want to share with you some different ways that I rock my business out, because we all do different things. Because unlike our ponchos, direct sales is not one size fits most, right? There are totally different ways to do everything. So I have a lot to share. So again, I'm going to follow my notes, but I am just here to share with you guys tonight about I've kind of divided into 5 categories. I'm going to share with you my top 5 ways that I boost my sales and take excellent care of my customers, which all kind of wraps into one. Okay, so here we go. And in case you tune in later, give me a #replay, because I love seeing who's hopped on my videos later on, and I'll get to that later about why I want you guys to do that. So my very first thing, these are in no particular order. My very first topic tonight is consistency. So let's be real, guys. Anybody who tells you that this type of business is easy is just flat out lying to you, okay? This is not an easy business, all right? And you are taking an amazing step just by being here tonight, investing your time, whether that's live or in a replay, to learn about different techniques and approaches to what you can do to help your business. I love how Julia used in her live earlier this week. She mentioned the whole the definition of insanity is repeating the same thing and expecting to get different results. That's totally right. So you've got to constantly, be a student and research and learn new things. But now I'm getting off topic, so I'm gonna go back to my notes. I said I was a rambler, right? So consistency, guys. This is difficult, right? This is not meant to be an easy thing. So consistency is so important, especially when you're starting or at any time in your journey. You probably will want to give up, but you cannot give up, okay, guys? You can't give up. And some days, let's just talk about like our VIP groups or our customer groups, whatever you want to call it. When you're in that Facebook group and that community, some days you will get a ton of interaction and other days you will have like nothing, right? Especially when you're starting. And on those days when you have nothing, it is so easy to be like, well, I'm not going to post today because nobody liked my post yesterday. So like, what's the point in posting today? Nobody's going to see it and like it. But we can't do that. You honestly have to stay consistent and you have to post all the time like you're posting to like a sold out audience, right? Like everybody is loving your post. They're all giving you great feedback. Everybody's messaging you like, I love your stuff, even if nobody is. We have to post as if you're just like incredible, right? Because you are. Post as if everybody is watching and loving. And you are constantly needing to create your content. I'm gonna get to that a little bit more as I go on, but use the scheduler, guys. That Facebook scheduler is like a godsend. Being able to see something funny and schedule it to go later on in the week is like awesome. So use your scheduler. I'm not telling you that you need to like dedicate every minute of your time to this business, but it is so important that you are consistent. And that's regardless, that's regardless of wherever you are, okay? Whether you're on vacation or you're at work or it's a slow week or it's summer or whatever it may be, you've got to be consistent. So a little bit about my group. I post probably 4 times a day. And I'm gonna get into some of the meat of my posts in a little bit, but I typically post like motivational quotes or something funny, of course releases, and then something interactive, okay? So, and of course lots and lots of videos mixed in that. Which takes me to my second topic for y'all tonight, which is creating a culture, okay? You have got to get to know your customers, right, Michelle? The schedule feature is life, absolutely. You've got to get to know your customers. And we have to create a safe place that they can enjoy. So you might be like, well, what exactly does that mean? It really just means a place where everybody can feel appreciated, valued, they can feel beautiful, because that's really what we're all about, right? Like that's my why, is I want everybody to feel like the beautiful, important person that they are. Okay, I want everybody to feel their absolute best. So what can they expect when they shop with you? Like that's an important question. What can they expect? And I don't know that you've ever like asked yourself that question, but I know people can expect when they shop with me and they join my group is to get motivated, to feel their best, for me to check in on them, for them to have a community not just with me, but also with the other women in my group. And I think that is so valuable because we really want to bring something important to their life, okay? So do you know your customers? Like, do you have a way to get to know them? So for instance, I have a style profile that I encourage everybody to fill out when they join my page. When somebody requests, I have a public page, but when somebody requests to join, I'm saying page, but my group, when somebody requests to join my group, what I do is I send them a little message with a video kind of running down here the releases, kind of like how it happens. Releases come out every night. Make sure you set an alarm. They go fast. You're in part of this community. I'm so glad you're here. It's like my little welcome video. Telling them what's going on. I also let them know that I want them to fill out this style profile. And in this profile, they tell me like, what are they searching for? Are they shopping for other people in their life? Do they have children? Do they have grandchildren? Are they shopping for men? Do they love the color pink? Do they want floral? Do they want leopard print? I have all kinds of different things, okay? So I then take that information, and that way I know if I have a leopard print top coming out, I can go to my style profile and see quickly, is all Google Forms, so I can export that to Google Sheets, and I can like really quickly scroll through and see who put leopard, and I need to contact those people because those are people who love leopard and they're gonna want to know that this is coming out, okay? So you have to get to know your customers. That's really, really important. And That's also something that sets you apart from just a regular store, right? Because guys, people can go everywhere for things these days. You can go to Amazon and have it delivered to you same day sometimes if you spend that $35. I don't know about you, but I buy stuff I don't need just to get up to that $35, which defeats the purpose, but whatever. The point is they can go anywhere, and you have to bring value. Like, why is it important? Why do they want to shop with you? Okay. So I want you to think about it. Like, what sets me apart? What do I bring to these people that they can't get anywhere else? Y'all, I have an eyelash in my eye. Don't mind me. I have to get that out. Otherwise, I'm just going to be like blinking like a crazy fool. Okay. You have to post like you talk. Okay? You really, truly do. So I'm going to post examples later on after I'm done with this of just different posts that I have. And you have to post like you talk, guys, because that authenticity is so important. We don't want to just copy and paste stuff, okay? You have to be authentic, and you have to be silly. I mean, if you're a silly person. If you're not, then like don't all of a sudden be silly. But I am a silly person. I'm loud. I talk with my hands a lot. Like, I post some things that like I crack up when I'm posting, and then who knows if people laugh about it. They might just laugh at me. But the idea is that I'm being authentic, okay? And I'm using my voice. And I really want it to be like they're just talking to a friend, right? It's not like I'm trying to sell them something. It's like, oh, that's my friend Courtney, and she has these awesome clothes, and I love, like, this page is amazing. I go there for like motivations. My friends are there. It's like a hangout. Oh, and she just happens to sell these really cute clothes on there, okay? So you want to be authentic, and you want to be silly. So you want to post non-Hello Pink things, and you want to post those often. Okay, like I just told you, like I use motivational quotes. You might use funny posts. I do a lot of funny things. Like, think about the days that people have, right? Like, work is hard. Whether you stay at home and you have the incredible, like, amazing job of like raising your children, which is just amazing to me. Like, that's like the highest like job out there in the world. Whether you are somebody else, maybe they're running their own business and for a different company, maybe they're a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer, I don't know, whatever it may be, like, people have hard days, right? So they need a place that they can go to kind of escape, right? Like, so you have to think about, they need a place that they can go for fun and lighthearted things. So if all you're offering is here's the releases, here's the releases, here's the releases, what is going to draw those people into your page to make them want to make a purchase with you, right? Because they have to connect with you. So I want you to think about that. You have to bring value to their life, people. Like, I'm going to say that again so everybody can get that. Like, if you're taking notes on that page with my picture on it, which is like, I have to say, it's kind of awesome and also kind of like, whoa, people have just pictures of me printed in their house potentially now. So that's kind of weird. If you're taking notes on this page, though, wherever you're taking them, I want you to write that down. You have to bring value to their life, okay? You have to bring value. So how can you bring value to their life? Are you going to boost their confidence? Are you going to make them laugh? Are you going to offer them a suggestion for something? Whatever you're going to do. I mean, seriously, tonight, guys, probably while I'm making this video, I have it scheduled to post about dollar store hacks. Dollar Tree. Like, I love the Dollar Tree. And I saw this really funny picture on Instagram about, like, I don't remember, something you can buy at the Dollar Tree or everything you need you can get there. I don't remember exactly what it says, but I buy so much there. And my coworkers give me a hard time because, like, they have the best Fritos there, corn chips. They're better than the regular Fritos, y'all. But the point of this is that's what I'm posting tonight. That's my interactive post tonight, is I want to know what you have found at the Dollar Tree that's awesome, and I want to share with you what I found that's awesome, okay? So, like, you have to offer them things. Last night we had recipes. Like, recipes have nothing to do with your clothes, right? Well, sometimes. My recipes have a lot to do with my clothes, or the sizes, I should say. But my point is like, bring something else into the mix. Don't make it all about clothes, okay? So suggestions, confidence, make them laugh. So if you see something funny, like when I saw that Dollar Tree thing, I saved it to my phone. I scheduled it like a month out in advance. That way, when I like sit down once a week and like look for, okay, what am I going to schedule each night for those interactive posts, I can just look at the ones that I already scheduled and I never intended for them to go out, a month later, and I can reschedule them to post when I want them to go, if that makes sense. And I can like add sayings and all that. Hi, Christy. So glad you're hopping on. Okay. Also friend them, like their posts, like become their friends, encourage them that you want to be their Facebook friend, because also that helps your algorithm to have them be your Facebook friend, because when they like your page, join your group, and are your Facebook friend, Facebook all of a sudden has this like epiphany that's like, oh, maybe they want to see Courtney's stuff. Okay, like, no duh, they're my group, but we all know how Facebook goes. So those things are super important. So videos, okay, let's move on to videos. I love videos. So videos are so important. Let's just for a second imagine that you're in your bed or wherever you check your phone. You're in your bed, you're scrolling through Facebook, and there's a bunch of ads, right? Ads are everywhere now. Now that we've cut the cable, now they're putting all the ads on Facebook, okay? But so you're scrolling through ad after ad after ad after ad, and what ones do you stop on? You stop on the ads that are videos because they get your attention, right? They like make you stop and go, oh, what is this? What's happening? Okay. So guys, videos are so important. The same goes for your friends on their timeline. They're scrolling through picture after picture after picture, but a video catches their attention, makes them stop, makes them go, what is Courtney doing? What does she have today? Oh my gosh, she has another pink bag. What's inside of this bag? Versus just, here's a picture of my new stuff, right? So you have to use videos. If you're not already, that is probably like the number one thing I could suggest to you is to use videos and harness that. And I'm not even talking about only live videos. So I'm going to tell you how I use videos, because I use all kinds of videos. So how many times can I say videos in one sentence? You want to stand out. So let's talk about a couple of basics. First and foremost, your background, okay? You want your background to seem clean. If I'm being completely honest, I probably should shift this way so you don't even see that bookcase, because I don't want your eyes to look at those books back there at all. I don't want you to look at those books and be like, what is she reading? What's going on over there? Your room, when you take videos of yourself, like make sure you have good lighting. Make sure behind you it's not like, all of your stuff everywhere, okay? Thanks, Michelle. Try to really try to kind of have just like this nice, clean background. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, like before I sat here to do this video, I took all the crap that was up here and I threw it down here. Like, I'm not saying that I keep my house this like pristine, clean way, because that is definitely not me, although I did just watch Netflix tidying up, so check back with me in a month and I might be a different girl. But what I'm trying to say is you've got to make it clean, because you want them to focus on you, not what's going on behind you, right? Okay, so that's important. Another thing that's important is like, come up with a phrase. What do you want people to like connect to you? For me, it's my hey girl, hey, or my y'all. I'm always like, hey y'all, or hey girl, hey. That's how I start all of my videos. So the thing that is like so cool about that is when my viewers pop onto a live video, they know when they're watching me live that I want them to say, hey girl, hey. And that is like our little like thing, okay? When they're there and they're watching, they put, hey girl, hey. And they just know it because I tell them. And I repeat it every single time, because you'll hopefully have a new viewer every single time. But I say, hey girls, if you're watching live, give me a hey girl, hey. If you're catching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. I love my replayers. You always want to tell them that. You love your replayers, because you do. And the importance of those things are two things. That gives you an instant in, because there are a lot of people, like half of you now, which is fine, but there are a lot of people who watch a video and don't ever like interact. And that's okay. But I want an in with those people. So I want them to have put something on my video so I can reply to them. And I can say, oh my gosh, I'm so happy, Kim, I'm so glad that you popped on. What did you love the most? Or did you see those earrings? Those totally had your name written all over them, okay? Same thing goes with the replay. I want to know who is stalking my videos later on. Sometimes it's really surprising, guys. Sometimes it's like the people who you think are never, ever, ever watching your videos, seeing your posts, and all of a sudden they're the person who's like, hashtag replay, and you're like, what? Gina watches my videos? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Lindsay, nice to see you, friend. Just kidding. Giving you a hard time. So the point is when somebody writes hashtag replay, then I'm able to be like, oh my gosh, Lindsay, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come pop in. I hope you love this, okay? You always want to thank them. Thanks for taking time out of your day. Thanks for popping over with me. Thanks for hanging out. Even like GIFs are so much fun. My husband's always like, it's a GIF. I say GIF, okay? So if you say GIF, you're automatically cool in my book. And if you say GIF, that's another time. Anyways, you can post those things and like people love them, right? And it's just that instant feedback. So another thing you want to do is when you go live, and this is really hard for me if you can't tell, when you go live, you really want to try and set a timer to be brief. And guys, that's really hard for me because I'm a talker, but I set a timer. I have an Apple Watch and I just set a timer for 10 minutes on my watch, but you could even just put like a kitchen timer from the Dollar Tree on your wherever and set a timer for 10 minutes and just kind of keep tabs on it, okay? Because people have a short attention span and statistics show, look at me getting all mathy, statistics show, oh, Lindsay, thank you, Team Jeff. Statistics show that people are less likely to rewatch a video that is longer than 10 minutes, okay? So you want to catch all those replayers. And so you really want to try and keep it to as close to 10 minutes as possible, okay? And guys, it can happen. It's hard, but it can happen. So, when you're unboxing your pink mail, okay, let me talk about this because this is something that I've just always done. Well, I say always. Since October, I've always done this. And hey, Kelsey, sounds good. And this just was like second, I just like thought, well, of course I'm going to try my clothes on, okay? So here's what happens. I unbox something, I show it, I make a big deal out of it. I try really hard not to open my pink package before I'm live, but let's be honest, I really want to open that thing before. I also want to know what's inside so I know what I'm getting ready to try on. Do I need a nude bra? Do I need a black bra? What's going on, right? So anyways, I open it live, or I try to. And then I like pull things out and I show them and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this. Christy, don't check out on me. And then I, seriously, the way my like room is set up, I have it, right? Christmas. I have the camera set up, like pointed at me, and I go over here, like behind the camera, and I change. Like I put the clothes on right then and there, and I pop out, and I like make a big deal of it. And I look like a hot mess, but that's okay, because people are buying you, right? Like they're not just buying your product, they're buying you because you are your product. Hi, Mary Beth. So I want to put on these clothes and I want to show them off right away. Okay, so that's one thing you can do is go live and try things on right then and there. Okay, y'all, I know I'm like taking a lot of time, but I've got more to tell you and I hope you're enjoying this. I hope this is all useful. Okay, so here is my favorite way that I use videos, okay? And this is new, but all y'all telling me that you have a short attention span, I totally feel ya, okay? Even though I'm the girl that can talk forever, when I'm watching replays, I don't want to watch you if you're long. I don't, okay? I tune out, right? Yes. So one thing that I do that I've got tons and tons and tons of positive feedback on, and I wish I could like say this is my idea, but it was not. I follow lots of other boutiques, which is a whole nother like thing. Follow other people, see what they do. If you love them, if you want to buy from them, be like, what do they do that makes me want to buy from them? But anyways, what I'm telling you is what these people did. And this is just a different, independent, not direct sales at all. But this boutique, they take videos of themselves. Nancy, I love that. That's the best comment of the night. The best comment, the only comment, America's comment. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so I'm getting totally off track because my husband always talks like Trump, which is it just cracks me up. So what I do is I make these short videos. I make these short videos that are seriously like 16 seconds to 1 minute long. And I put on my new outfit, right? And I get all like zhuzhed up half the time. The other half the time, I'm like legit, like no makeup, just rocking it. and I stand in front of a full-length mirror, which I bought, which is a tax write-off, and with my clean background, right, and my nice lighting, and I stand there and I show you my outfit, okay? And I make it fast, okay? It's a mini video. It is a minute of your time, and everybody has time for a minute when they're scrolling and they see something's cute. And your customers will just come to expect that, right? They'll be scrolling and they'll be like, oh my goodness, here's Courtney, or here's Kim, or here's Nancy again. Look what she's wearing. I know this will only take a second of my time. Well, not a second, but a minute of my time, okay? So things you need to hit on in your video is sizing, right? Is this true to size? Do I need to size up? Do I need to size down? I talk about things like length. Where does this hit me? Does this hit me long? So you got to talk about your height too. You want your people to understand your body, which can be uncomfortable at first, but like they'll totally respect and appreciate you for it. Hold on. Need a drink. So, you know, I constantly say, you know, like, guys, this hits me like mid-hip. I'm 5'7" for reference, you know, that kind of thing. You also want to talk about things about like your bust. Like, I'm not saying that you have to like shout out your bra size, but it's a good thing to say, guys, this fits a little tighter around the bust, or this has a lot of room, so that's really nice for those of you who are a little more blessed than I am, right? Okay, so stuff like that. And then you want to point out cute features that make it different and make them want it, right? This black is so slimming, guys. Oh my gosh, this buffalo plaid is so hot. This is so in style. You have to get some of this. And right from the get-go in your video, you have to start with that. I mean, my videos are legit like, oh my gosh, girl, hey, if you love to be in style, you have to get some of this buffalo plaid. Look at this. Look how cute this is. Yada, 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 right? Oh gosh, I just like choked on air. So, is it slimming? Is it romantic? Is it chic? Is it in? Right? You got to talk about all of those things. Mention your height, your jean size up, size down, buy your size for fitted, all those things. I've even, when I first started, I purposely bought several sizes in graphic tees, right? We sell a lot of graphic tees. I wanted to show people what the difference between a medium and a large was on myself, okay? Not only for them to know what to buy, like how it fits differently. This is the more fitted one, this is the looser one, but also look what I can do with the looser one. I can tie the bottom, or I can put, you know, a vest over it, whatever. Also, it also gives them confidence, like if for whatever reason their size is sold out in one of them, if you've displayed and shown how they can easily size up or size down, and it's just a tiny bit of a different fit, which is not everything, but some things, you know, that opens that door for them too. So attention span, just beware of time as I'm going on. Slide shows. So when we're talking about release pictures, sometimes I just post straight pictures, right? Sometimes I'm just like, here are the release pictures. Boom, 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 boom. And we know that they just scroll through. But also, I like to make quick slideshows. So there's an app called Slideshow Maker, and it's free. And you can put music to it, and then it can like zoom through your pictures. And again, when you're scrolling Facebook, you see all those pictures zooming, and that's a lot more visually appealing than just 5 pictures in like this collage over here, right? It makes you stand out, and you want to stand out. So that's another way that you can really harness video. Also, GIFs, am I right, Lindsay? GIFs are super, super popular. Make a GIF of yourself, okay? I make GIFs of me all the time. Can you imagine how funny they are? I'm like, I take all these pictures, okay? So you're looking super cute, you're rocking your new Ava and your leopard earrings, whatever, okay, and you're having a good hair day, and you're gonna take pictures of yourself. You're gonna take like 5 or 6 pictures of yourself in different poses. Some are silly, some are showing, maybe you're gonna show your shoes, maybe you're gonna show, you know, your accessories, even if they're not Hello Pink, because you want to show that you're not salesy, right? You're just trying to make them feel totally put together. And then you're gonna go to this free GIF website that I can't think of off the top of my head, but all I do is Google GIF Maker, and you upload the pictures, and bada bing, bada boom, you have this perfect GIF right then and there, okay? Boomerang is great too, but boomerang is a tiny bit different because it's, you know, just one like move. A GIF can show you like tons of different things, but boomerang is also another fantastic way to utilize videos, okay? Anyways, I just want you to use videos because videos is like the best thing you can do. And the last thing I do video-wise that I feel like sets me apart is I make a video of me modeling all different kinds of clothes for my parties, and I can share the link to that if that's something you guys would be interested in seeing. But it is a quick, like, 3-minute video. I talk about sizing, all kinds of things, but you gotta be fun and like get people interested, okay? You want them to come into your personality because that is what sells. So 4, now we're on the 4th one, and again, there are only 5, so I'm getting towards the end, y'all. Be authentic, right? Okay, be you. Don't make yourself something you're not, right? Okay, if you are not this silly out there talk with your hands person, don't do it. You'll look so weird doing it because it's out of character. That's like if I sat here and talked to you without my hands, I would look insane because my shoulders would like be moving because I have to use my hands, okay? So please just be you. Like, you're amazing as the person you are, and you don't need to change that. So be you, be authentic. Don't be salesy, okay? You have to me, in the world we live in, when you think about just everything going on, from, you know, jobs to politics to world issues to, you know, anything happening, the news, everything can be so depressing, right? Like, so you have to be that light in somebody's day, okay? You've got to be that light. So I typically take the approach to be silly. So I'm going to post some examples that I do that as well. But I mean, I took this awful picture of myself in a blanket scarf, and I posted it. And I said, you know, y'all, this blanket scarf is perfect for Carline. If you've got a teacher in your life, this is the perfect gift for them. Windblown hair not included, right? Because my hair was like kind of like this, actually. So like, make fun, poke fun at yourself, do that. We have some, I'm not talking about Liv when I'm saying this because Liv is gorgeous and amazing, but we've got some very beautiful, don't get me wrong, stock photo models, but sometimes they do some weird faces, okay? And I point that out. I point that out to be real because to me, I'm like, everybody's thinking that. So I have this one where a girl last week was like her face was like open mouth, and I don't know, maybe that's like sexy on America's Next Top Model or something, but I said, homegirl didn't just see a ghost. Might look like she did, but she didn't just see a ghost. She just saw tonight's releases. Have you? Like, so you gotta say things. Oh, hey, Jen. You gotta say things to pull people in and just like keep them laughing, right? Ask questions. I try to ask a question at the end of all of those posts because I want them to be involved, right? I want them to not just like things. In fact, I'm not a fan of things where I'm like, thumbs up if you know, love pumpkin pie, and heart if you love, I don't know, chocolate cake. And the reason I say that, and I mean that for anything, is because that's only getting people to like my posts, and I want people to comment on my posts because Facebook also prioritizes comments and algorithms, and you want that stuff boosted, so you constantly want people commenting. So ask them questions, try and get them to talk, right? And use emojis, make it pop. I remember Jen pointing out I'm on Jen's downline, and I remember Jen pointing out in a training earlier about this big gift giveaway that she was like, oh, Magenta's really great at having all these emojis, and she is, and you want those because that's what gets people's attention when you're scrolling, is emojis in there, all kinds of things, right? Post like you talk, okay? I talk like homegirl looks like she just saw a ghost, but she didn't. She saw tonight's releases. If you don't talk like that, then you don't want to post that. But you also just don't want to copy and paste because copying and pasting is boring, right, guys? You want to make it something for you. So you have to see what works with your audience, right? Because do long posts work with your audience? Like, do they want it super thorough? Do they want to be able to read about how sizes work and stuff? Do they like really short posts, funny posts, serious posts? And when I say you have to see what works with them, is you just kind of have to play a game and see what gets the most interaction from people on here. Do they love these funny things? Is this a drinking crowd? Like, do they like when I make funny jokes about, you know, margaritas or Taco Tuesday? Are they, you know, into that? Or are they more into the funny mom jokes, right? I mean, anything like that, okay? So you got to kind of see and feel out what your group is. And you have to solve problems for them. Am I right? Like, solve problems. What will this pair with? Okay, if you own these leggings, you have to get this top. Did you just see this came out? This goes perfect with those Valentine's leggings, okay? And what about these new dresses, okay? The ruffle hem, oh my gosh, girls, this ruffle hem is gonna make your legs look longer because everybody's gonna look down at your cute shoes and your nice long legs. It's gonna elongate everything. You're gonna look so good, okay? You have to solve problems for them. What trouble areas will it cover? How will it make them look fabulous? Post about real life. So I just went on a trip, shout out to Wilmington, North Carolina, where they filmed One Tree Hill and Dawson's Creek, and I was like in fangirl heaven because they're my two favorite shows. And I told them about it, right? Like, you want to share those things with your community that you've built because you're their friend. You're not just their sales girl, like you are their friend. So tell them when you're on vacations, share pictures, and you can also tie it into interactive posts. So I told them where I was, and I was so excited because I was like basically on the set of my two favorite shows growing up. And then I said, I want to know what your favorite show is. Show me with a GIF. And people were like commenting like crazy, right? They loved telling me about their favorite shows. Also, like family pictures, post family picture. Post your personal clothing selfies. And sometimes, guys, and I used to like be totally like, I hated this, but just recently I've been like, whatever, YOLO. Go live without your makeup. Be real, right? I take those videos that I was telling you about, those little 1-minute clips of me like modeling certain things. I pick those videos half the time, and I just do like tons of them, right? I take like 10 of them at once, but then I post them one at a time over 10 days, okay? So I'm building that content and I'm not just shoving it all out at once. Which is really important to do that, okay, guys? So, but my point is, there are some days that I'm taking those videos and like, I just have my hair on top of my head and I don't have makeup, but like, just tell them, guys, it's a lazy Sunday, but I just got this package and I had to show you how cute this was. Check this out, right? It makes you real because they're sitting at home having their own lazy Sunday too, right? So that is important as well. Okay, I'm to my last thing, to my fifth thing, and I hope I haven't lost you yet. This is all about customer follow-up. And this is really, like I said, they're in no particular order. I think all these things are super important, but this is definitely, to me, something that can really boost your sales. Because again, remember, we're all about creating community, and you want to create this group where people just feel like they are like your very best friend, okay? You want to create this wonderful community between your customers and you, and then your customers and your customers all together. So my follow-up follows similar to the 2x2x2 system, which I think a lot of you are familiar with, and everybody does follow-up differently, but you have to do follow-up, guys. Like, you've got to follow up. You can't not follow up. It's so important. So what I do is I created a spreadsheet. Well, I say my husband. I don't know how to work Excel. I must have skipped that day in high school computer class or whatever. Anyways, he built me this spreadsheet. Hi, April. And it's set up to where I seriously have to take time. Like, I just did a power hour before this. I sat down and I have to go through my back office and I have to take my orders and I have to put them in this spreadsheet. But then the spreadsheet does this like super awesome cool thing with the dates, and it tells me, it's like color coded. It tells me like, did you post on Facebook? Thank you. Did you send them their thank you postcard? Did you follow up with them? It tells me what day I should follow up with them. Okay. It's pretty legit. So basically what I do is so the 2x2x2 is 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. Okay. And I am give or take a couple weeks with that sometimes. But the important thing is, even if you get behind, which I do so often, guys, I get behind, but I'm just honest and I just tell my customers, girl, I'm so sorry. I meant to ask you sooner, but I just gotta know, did you get your leggings? Do you love them? Do they fit? Because they would much rather you check in with them a week, 2 weeks, even a month later than not check in with them at all, okay? And they understand life happens, right? And if you're sharing your life on your page, they know what you've been up to also. So within 2 days, I write them a little thank you. I call it my thank you parade. I personally don't like to have tons of posts on my page. I say page, but I mean my group. of all the different things everybody's bought. I have found that I don't see a ton of value in that, or that doesn't translate to a lot of sales for me. Your group could be totally different, okay? But so what I do is I do what I call a thank you parade. So I make this picture, or I, get a Google image that says thank you, and I put a little thank you blurb at the top. And for that week, or sometimes that month, I just put a comment underneath that. So that's constantly getting boosted up. And you can post pictures in the comments, but girl, when you're implementing all these strategies and tools and things that you're finding throughout this whole Jumpstart week, like you're going to be getting so many sales that you can't have them all on your page, right? You need like one spot for them. So I found that helps me. And that, again, that's just what my customers know. So then at the 2-week mark, I do a did you get it silly message. So I took this picture of myself like all excited, and I took one of me like sad, and it basically says like, hey girl, it says, hey girl, hey, did you get your new cute clothes? And like the heart is, yes, I got them and I love them. And then my crying face is like, not yet, I'm stalking my mailman, okay? And I send that picture, and I send that in Facebook Messenger, and people like are constantly like, oh my gosh, that's too funny. Like, I love that. Like, it gets their attention, right? It's different. They reply to that. They enjoy it, okay? That might not be you. Do whatever fits you. But that is just what I found to be easy. I do tag the customer name in my thank you parade. I absolutely do. So I just put them in a comment. Sometimes I also just like list their names in the actual post itself. But I found that I like to personalize them and tag their names and I tag I would say, oh my gosh, April, thank you so much for your purchase tonight. You're gonna love your new leggings. I can't wait to see you rock them. And I tag you and I put you, so now you're in a comment thing. So you can like it and we can talk back and forth on your little thread, but it's all part of my thank you parade, okay? And that's what I call it too, which is kind of cheesy, I guess, but whatever. Works for me. So then 2 months go by, and I want to check in with them, and I want to ask, did you see, oh my gosh, Ashley, did you see the new dress? I know you love these dresses, and it came out in your favorite purple. I just wanted to shoot this your way, see if you had seen it yet, right? I'm not going to see if they want to buy it, because that's salesy. I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, Ashley, have you seen this? Okay, and I'm going to send it to her. And that's like my 2-month thing, okay? It reminds me of her. So my little thing, I feel like in my customer follow-up, what goes the extra mile is I have postcards, and I have some of them here, and I just got these on Vistaprint. Goodness. And this one says, hello gorgeous, and this says so fancy, and it just says, thank you for supporting my small business, enjoy your goodies, XO Courtney, and it just says Courtney's Closet, which is what I call my business, and then it has my Facebook link at the bottom, okay? And it's just totally blank on the other side, and I write a thank you letter to every single person who makes an order for me, whether it's their first purchase or their 15th purchase, and I have received the most positive feedback about these, and my love language is gifts. So anytime I get like something in the mail, it just makes me feel super happy. I love snail mail. So that's why I wanted to send these, but I have received so many really sweet messages that totally made my day from customers of mine who are just like, thank you so much for the postcard. Like, that made my day. Or, wow, like, it means so much to me that you took the time to write me a postcard. So guys, like I said, keep that up, right? Again, whether it's their first purchase or their 15th, like, you're still going to send them a postcard. So, whew, are you with me? I know this has been a long-winded video, but I hope that this has been so helpful for you. Are you ready for your challenge? If you've made it this far, you absolutely deserve the chance to win a prize, okay? So here is your challenge. I'm going to challenge you to put on one of your favorite Hello Pink outfits, shirts, accessories, whatever, and take a 30 to 60 second video of yourself, okay? Modeling something you just adore and you feel fabulous in. Post it to your VIP group or your business page or whatever you have, and but don't be salesy in the title, right? Don't be salesy in the title. I want you to post, like, so if you're, so like, for instance, I'm wearing I always forget if it's Ava or Anna, and I say that in my live videos all the time, but I'm wearing our dress. I'm pretty sure it's Ava. So I would post, I'm not going to be like, come see this new black dress that you can buy for only $22. No, don't be that person. Please don't. But I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, y'all, heart eye emoji. This is the best little black dress out there. So come see. And then it's my 1-minute video in my little dress, okay? So don't be salesing your title. I want you to post it in your group, but then I also want you to post it in a thread that I'm going to make. Yes, I want to see your videos, okay? I want to be here to cheer you on and to make sure you know how awesome you are and how courageous you are, because if this is your first time doing something like this, it can feel really weird and uncomfortable, but I promise you it's going to push boundaries in a really excellent way for you and your business, and your customers are going to love it, right? So you're going to post it in your personal group, and then you're going to post it in this group on a post that I'm going to make a little bit later on tonight for your entry. And you have 48 hours to do this, right? Like, you don't have to do this tonight. You can, but you don't have to. You can do it tomorrow or the next day. I'm going to draw a winner at Thursday night, like in the evening after, I was going to say after bedtime, as if I like put children to sleep. I only put myself to sleep and my cat and my husband. So I'll post it at some point in time, or I'll pull a winner at some point in time there. But guys, I hope that this was so helpful. I'm so appreciative of your feedback, your messages, your ha-ha-has. I hope that this brought some sort of entertainment into your night. Please tag me with any questions you have below. You guys know Facebook can get so weird. This is another thing that I'm constantly reminding my customers. Please tag me in posts, because that makes sure that I see it. So please tag me. Like I mentioned before, I'm going to be posting examples of the things I described in my video tonight. And like most importantly, well, this isn't most importantly, add me as a friend. Feel free to add me as a friend so we can continue. Oh, thank you, Holly. Thank you, Bethany. But most importantly, guys, I just want you to have fun. I want you to be you, and I want you to keep rocking this. And like I said before, the fact that you are here already shows that you are completely ready to have an incredible 2019. And I just cannot wait to see all the amazing things you guys accomplish. So I can't wait to see your videos, and I can't wait to keep in touch. Have a fabulous night. Bye, guys.